Hello everyone, YGO Dragon Warrior here. And I know I haven't uploaded in a long a long period of time, but I thought I'd just come back real quick and do a quick market watch for you guys, see how it goes, and maybe we will continue to do these depending on how this develops. I thought it would be really interesting to look at Cyber Dragons, just because some Sorcerer Frisbee got hit in the ban list and certain things are fallen, so maybe it's like some great potential to pick up some of these cards. And also, like, I've noticed, like, certain cards have been shifting in value recently. So let me know what you guys think down below. If you want me to continue doing content like this, if you appreciate it, if you like it, any feedback, that'd be great. Just leave that in the comment box. But let's begin right now with Cyber Dragon Zeger. So I'm gonna cover like the Cybernetic Horizon stuff first, because there's two things we have to keep in mind with Cybernetic Horizon. One, the Megatins are coming, so they're going to be reprinted in there. We don't know which cards are going to be reprinted, but we do know that some of them will be reprinted. And secondly, we know that with this year's Megatin, the rarities are going to be different. So the rarities, we see some of these cards that they might not be reprinted in. So it's important to take that in mind when we look at these cards. So beginning with Cyber Dragon Zeger, which currently has a market value of about $8, you can see that it's actually been dropping under that. So it's at 7, 6, 7. So it's not too under, but it has been falling recently. And I think Cyber Dragon Zeger is a very good card to like maybe try to get in now. I don't think they're gonna print it into a prismatic secret rare, but you never know. But as it's dropping right now, I think it's going to continue to fall until it's announced whether it's going to be in the tins or not. So maybe hold out just a little bit, but not too long if you're going to pick these cards up. It's the same thing with hers too. Market value of about $6, and you can see that it's about that. It's about $6. This guy right here has 14 of them for about $5.49 with 30 cents shipping. So it's about that value. I don't know if hers is gonna drop. I think all the Cyber Dragon stuff is gonna, like, if nobody buys them, it's gonna continue to dip down a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna go too much lower. One card I would recommend you guys start picking up though is Cyber Ref System. So the market value on this is about $6.32, and you can see that it's been creeping up just a little bit. It's almost going to 7. And then it'll just stabilizes around $7, but it's a secret rare from Cybernetic Horizon, and the chance of this coming in prismatic secret rare I think is low, and I don't think they're going to reprint it into an ultra rare. They might, but it's highly doubtful. They might not reprint this card at all, and I think this would be a great card, like, if it continues to dip down a little bit, to like invest in, just because of the potential of it not being reprinted, or like it being printed into a lower rarity. So it's always good to have the max rarity of a card if you can have it. So I think I would recommend picking up Ref System over hers and Steger, but that's just my opinion. Cyber Emergency. So this card has been receiving multiple buyouts. Anytime there's any Cyber Dragon news, this is the first card that gets bought out, and it was at $40 for a period of time. Then it dipped down to like 30, and now it's going back down to like 20. I don't think it's gonna fall much lower than $20. So if you guys are looking to get this card, I'd get it sooner rather than later, just to be safe, because again, this card, the number of buyouts I've seen that happened with this card is ridiculous. So that's definitely something to consider when looking at all these Cyber Dragon stuff. Next up is stuff from like Legendary Duelist White Dragon Abyss. This is another set that's been receiving a lot of buyouts, and I mean, it's a Legendary Duelist set. It's Kaiba. It's a Zane. It's all the Aces rivals, and most of these cards, most of the cards that are printed, or if not all of the cards that are printed in Legendary Duelist, I have yet to see them get reprinted in any other set. So they're potentially like really good investment points. If you look at White Dragon, if you look at Cyberload Fusion and White Dragon Abyss, you can see that it's a market value about $5.78. And it's at that, nope, it's actually been creeping up. So we have one right here for about $6.86. Then all the shipping drives the price of all these up, and then boom, just like that. Oh, this is page 2. Why am I on page 2? Oh yeah, page 2. Why'd you? So it has a bunch of them for like $10. But yeah, you can see it's like 528, and then it creeps on up, and there's only and this is important, there's only 19 listings of this card, so it's very close to, like, if somebody wanted to sweep in and just pick them all up, the wall starts really at YGO Black Market, who has 66, and I guess this person right here with 11. But aside from that, I mean, it's just been jumping in value. And this person has a $8. So this card has been creeping up, and I think it's going to be a potential for another buyout target right next to the Ultimate Creature of Destruction. This has just been, like, the value that's been coming out of White Dragon Abyss is ridiculous. Another good card, and this is more of like a collector's card, is Cyber Eternity Dragon. I don't see this card ever doing anything, but it's $3. It's an ultra rare inside of a set that's been getting bought out left and right. So I would definitely get your copy of it sooner rather than later. There's still like 40 on the market, which is pretty good, but I would definitely pick this up before it jumps. Next card we're going to look at is one that's very interesting, which is the Chimera Tech Mega Fleet Dragon. Market value of this is on 4, and you can see right here this guy has three of them for 350. This card's been dipping down a little bit, but I think any deck that wants to run a Cyber Dragon engine and deal with the extra Monster Zone slot, like, this is definitely a pickup. I think this card is vastly underestimated of what it can do. Like, you just toss 3 Cyber Dragons in any deck and one of this and you're good to go. So it just clears up that extra Monster Zone slot that your opponent. So if you're going second, this is definitely key. If you're side in second, this is still a good side card. So definitely look into this. And again, get your copies before all the Cyber Dragon stuff shoot up. Which, anytime there's any Cyber Dragon news, Cyber Dragon stuff just shoots up. So definitely get it sooner rather than later. And next up is this one. This one's very interesting for me. Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon, the Ultra Rare. I think this is. There's a super rare of this somewhere, but I think this is the highest rarity. It comes in Legendary Duelist, the Dragon decks, and it's only 23 cents. And this is a really great card to have in any Cyber Dragon deck. It just wipes out back row. It dumps cards. It's like Foolish Burial on drugs, because you could just dump 2 Light Machine monsters right into the graveyard, so you just get effects off like that, and then you get to pop back row, which is like amazing. So definitely pick these up and just hold on to them. It's like 23 cents. You can't 23 cents. You can't go wrong with 23 cents. This one person has 46 and this one has like 64 at like 23 cents. This is a great card. And I think it's like vastly underestimated right now, but great pickup. I would definitely get these. And now something that's very interesting is the OG Cyber Dragon Secret Rare from the 2006 Collector's Tin. There's only 3 copies right now. Like, there's 4 copies on the market. This one person, Dabbers, right here with a playset, and these 2 new sellers with like 1 copy each. And this is only if you search under like near mint, likely played. But if you get rid of this, there's no likely plays. It's near mint. There's 40 listings. There's 40 damage, heavy played, moderately played listings. So unless you're like really looking, you're not gonna notice it, which is crazy. There's only 3 copies of this card left on the market, which is 3 sellers selling this card left on the market for near mint, which is, I think it's Collector's Tin, man, 2006 OG. And I think this is the only secret rare OG printing of this card, which is crazy. There's also I want to mention really quickly the evil looking versions, the alternative arts from Raw Yellow Mega Pack and the Legendary Collection 2. The Legendary Collection 2 is very interesting because the near mints and the first editions are roughly the same price, and we know that the unlimited version of Legendary Collection 2 is being sold, but the first editions, those are gone. So I would definitely like just snipe up these first edition prints before somebody else gets to it. So it's, yeah, boom, right there. So they're about $5-6. They're about the same price as the unlimiteds, and I mean, I would get them. I already have a playset, so I'm ready to go. There's also the Raw Yellow Mega Pack version. This set is no longer being printed. So I would definitely pick these up. All of them. There's a lot of them. Market value has these for about $5, and they're about $5. I don't think this art is gonna see a reprint anytime soon. It has the 1 common reprint, I think, in like the Duelist pack or something. But aside from that, that's it. There's only the 2 secret rare printings, and the one common, and I don't think these secret rares, this art in general, is ever going to be reprinted anytime soon. So I'd definitely pick those up if you're looking for something to invest in. And next we're going to look at the OG, give me 1 second. The OG Cyber Dragon Infinity, which is about $5. Market value about $4.80, and if we look at it compared to the Megatins, it's about $4. And then you look at it, the ultra rare from the legendary deck, about $4 too. So I would definitely like get these before it shoots up any higher, because obviously everyone wants their first ed or OG print of this card, and this is the current highest rarity. Because yeah, I would definitely get these first, and then I would get the secret rare, and the secret rare and the ultra rare from the Megatins and the ultra rare are about the same price, which is crazy. So I would definitely like grab these, and leave these alone. Even though this was behind a pretty hefty paywall, you have to pay like about $30 for the deck, and that's how you got them. But I think there's a lot of these to go around. I think a lot of people bought this deck. Yeah, so I would definitely recommend you guys getting the OG prints before they jump up, and then you could leave these alone. I don't think anyone's gonna really be coming after these, but I would definitely, these right here, the OGs, Bosch, I would get them. And I think, yeah, the last two cards I want to look at. So Cyber Dragon Nashter. This card was super expensive when it was first announced. When it got released, super expensive. It's dropped drastically in value since that. It's about a $5-6 card now. It used to be like a $20 card. If this set gets an unlimited print, I do think these are going to continue to dip down in value. But if it doesn't, these will start to creep back up eventually. And the moment any Cyber Dragon news drops, these are going to shoot through the roof. And we're bound to get new Cyber Dragon stuff. This is bound to, it always happens. We're going to get new Cyber Dragon cards. So just be mindful of that, to be extra careful with if you're going to get your Nashter. I would get them sooner rather than later. But again, if there is an unlimited print, I think it's gonna drop down even more. So be mindful of that, and use that information to your knowledge. Lastly, these ultimate rares, man. Oh man, from Cybernetic Revolution. Lightly played, $140. Market value, $150. Near mint first edition, $220. But you could get a playset. Duelist Academy got you covered. You could get 3 of them. That's $660. My God, if you ballin' like that, you ballin' like that though. So definitely, by all means, go to town. And there's a ton of other Cyber Dragon support cards that I probably missed in this. But yeah, those are the ones I want to look at right now, because I see like there's certain potential there, and I think there's certain information that would be good to just give out, like the Cybernetic Horizon stuff. The reprints coming, but what's going to be reprinted, what rarities are going to come in, and just cards. The entire Cyber Dragon core has been dipping in value, so if anyone's trying to pick that stuff up, now would be the best time to do so. But yeah, those are just like my 2 cents. So let me know what you guys think down below. Any feedback is good feedback. Just drop a comment. If you like the video, leave a like. And of course, always subscribe for more content to come. And I will try to be more diligent about that. I will try to put out content regularly if I can. But yes, thank you guys. So until the next one, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Goodbye.